Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we're making it rain. Play the music. The world of shoujo manga. The perfect place for a pure maiden who dreams about marrying her Prince Charming that turns out to be a kid. Wait, what? Yes, for those who don't know, today we're taking a dive into the beautiful world of The World is Still Beautiful. This anime is what you get when you combine all the tags of a girl's anime list. We got kingdoms, independent but ladylike main protagonists, magical abilities, and of course, shotas. Yep, our main hero is this small guy that's the ruler of the Sun Kingdom, Livius. And our main story focuses around Nike, the fourth princess of the Rain Dukedom, who has the magical power to call forth the rain. As she is sent to marry Livius, and during the development of the story, we see how they move from complete strangers as a married couple in name only, to a loving couple with a really close bond. But as we all know, all good shoujo mangas start with the protagonist hating the hero, as we see how the first thing that he asks her is to make it rain, to which she refuses as she mentions that she should only be doing this in special occasions while thinking of somebody important. So of course, we're not going to see this rain too often, right? What is that? Isn't this literally the same episode? Okay, I guess it will only happen once. And we see the rain almost in every episode. I guess too much for special occasions. She even sang for an hour just so that the king and the prime minister could solve their differences. You know, you could have just locked them into a single room. Anyway. I do think this is a really cute story if you can get over all the shotakan stuff, as the plot progression feels real and quick. You can see how their feelings progresses in each arc as they get through hardships together, fighting the cleric and getting accepted as the queen of the country, competing against the childhood friend, solving domestic matters with the prime minister, and of course, visiting Nika's family to get her grandmother approval. There is a real progress in each arc, and you can understand where the story is going as something that is kind of predictable, but is still entertaining as you know that these are the steps needed to build a relationship. I haven't read the manga yet, and I know that it's already finished, but I can already assume what's the next arc is going to be, based on the progress that we already have. Getting kidnapped by another kingdom, probably a war of swords, and ending with them living together as she has a kid and becomes a real family. Again, this is just my assumptions. I haven't read the manga, so it's just my guess. If there is something that bothers me a bit about the show, is how she mentioned that she starts saying that the rain is an important ability, so she doesn't want to use it too often. But in almost every episode, we see her using it, and her family even basically does it for fun. They even make a karaoke kind of thing, giving a hint that they are more often than not using it for leisure activities. But I guess I can forgive it, as the grandmother gave a really good explanation of the ability and why they have kept it hidden for many generations to protect the order of the world. And on the other hand, while I enjoyed watching her life in the palace as she struggles to learn the etiquette of the queen, I also enjoyed the first episode, where she gets acquainted with commoners and has an adventure fighting some grunts, and I wish there was more of that type of activities to even out the palace stuff. But at the end, this is a shoujo manga, and I got to admit that the chemistry between the two main characters is on point. Livius as a kid who had to grow up faster in order to take care of the kingdom, and Nike, the loving big sister that wants Livius to have fun, which over time makes them close together and finally falling in love. And of course, the song that she sings to make it rain is really beautiful. The first time I heard it, I got serious goosebumps, and I think it creates the perfect atmosphere for the moment in the anime which heightens the raining scenes. Well, this is not the best shoujo manga I ever made. It is really enjoyable watch for anybody looking for something light for the heart with some good plot that develops quickly. I hope one day we can get a second season of this beautiful anime, and if not, at least I got a manga to put on in my stack to read later on. So, what did you guys thought about The World is Still Beautiful? What was your favorite episode? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.